Hello everyone, welcome to Celestial Waters. My name is Demi, so we're going to hop right into it. This is going to be a collective spirit baby reading. Which deck do you want to start with? This over here. So I was being shown a bat. I was being shown a bat literally flying into somebody's window. So this may have happened to you, or maybe you were inside somewhere, inside a building or a shop, and a bat has just flown in. Everybody starts panicking and screaming. That's coming through for somebody. But also bats represent transition, transformation, also the cycle of life and death, the cycle of light and dark. They're also connected to the spirit world and to psychic abilities. So the bat is coming through as a significant spiritual animal that could be around you guys at present. So what do the collective most need to hear when it comes to this spirit baby reading? They've asked me to use this romance deck very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So this could be you guys with your partner. You could be single, but you could also be with somebody, and you and your partner are deciding, yeah, like, we want to have children. You're planning how you want to raise your children, what roles both of you are going to be playing, how many children you want to have. It's like getting a plan and strategy in place for you to become in mum and dad. I'm hearing mum and dad, for you to become mum and dad. But also those of you that are single, you will be calling in your soulmate. You'll be calling in your person, that person where you can create a family together, have children together, and it will be happening very soon. And this is the thing, as soon as you get clear on what it is you actually want in life, that's like the first step to bringing something into fruition. What else do the collective need to hear? We have calling in your soulmate. I just said that. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. This is what you're doing. You're calling in your soulmate. For those of you that are single, you're about to meet another earth angel. You're an earth angel. You're about to be coming into a connection with another earth angel. You've both been on the same path and you've been through the same shit, I'm hearing. And now you're going to be finding one another. You're a safe haven for each other. You could be very, very different in looks. You could come from like different races, or maybe one of you is just like more fairer when it comes to your hair and eyes, and others going to be more darker in nature. But I'm getting a difference in race, and in the human vessel there's going to be a difference. But at a soul level, you are one. You are mirrors. You are twins. That is what is coming through. And marriage is on the cards. A sacred union or marriage is on the cards, because I'm staring at the ring on his hand. So you will be getting engaged. You will be getting married to this person. For those of you already in a connection, you could already be married. And this is that confirmation. This is your divine counterpart. You are in union with your divine counterpart, with your person. If not, it's going to be moving to a higher level of commitment. Like, you will be getting engaged and you will be getting married as well. And like, there's spirit babies on the other side cheering. They're like cheering for all these unions that are coming in. They're cheering for all these marriages that are going to be happening. Because this is like the right people. It's not just settling. It's not just doing it because friends and family and society tells you to do it. Or doing it because it's a logical move or business. Because sometimes people will marry for business. They'll marry more for logic and not necessarily love. And this is like both. You're marrying for love, you're marrying for logic, and you're marrying for lust. It's got all the three L's. The spirit babies are saying all the three L's. Love, logic, and lust. What else? Did you want another card from this deck? Thank you. We have deception. Yeah. So this is what you've experienced in the past. You could have been cheated on, stabbed in the back by a lot of partners in the past. Be careful from other people who are trying to get involved in your connection. They have no business being involved. It's two people involved. The divine feminine, divine masculine, that's all needs to be involved within this romantic connection I'm hearing from the spirit. This is your spirit baby. See this little cherub? You could be seeing images of cherubs everywhere. Some of you could be noticing when you're out and about, you're walking past people who have tattoos of cherubs, or like a Cupid's arrow, or like a heart and a Cupid's arrow. That's coming through is significant. But you will be seeing cherubs everywhere as a sign. They are leading you to one another. And those of you that are already together, they led you to one another. They magnetize you to one another. I'm being shown a magnet. So you could have been seeing magnets everywhere leading up to you coming into union with your person. And those of you where it's moving to a higher level of commitment, where it's moving to an engagement or a marriage, you could be seeing those signs: a magnet, a Cupid's arrow, and a horseshoe. They're now showing me the horseshoe, and that's a sign of luck. They want to get some poems, so let's get some spirit baby poems for the collective. Thank you. We have I'm so proud of you. Never leaving yourself on the shelf, banishing those pesky demons. An alchemy wielder, the sword in the stone belongs to your bones. Magician blood, blueprint created in love. I've got you and you've got me. Before my soul was your auntie. In this lifetime, that wasn't close enough. I wanted to experience your motherly touch. I'll be your physical clone. We'll have the exact same nose. So somebody's spirit baby is given, they were saying here, before my soul was your auntie. So there was that connection in a past life. I'm hearing auntie or uncle of what is coming through. But obviously they wanted to have that experience of you being their parent in this lifetime. I am getting the like the love language between you and this spirit baby is going to be physical touch. They're going to be like always wanting to be sitting next to you, always wanting to be on you. It is going to be that spirit baby for some of you, like when they're a newborn, when they're a baby, where you can't put them down. That you're going to try and put them in a rocker, try and put them in their buggy and just like move them around the house. But they're going to always want to be in your arms and be close to you. That's what is coming through. But I feel like for some of you, you wouldn't have it any other way. But for others of you, it would be a bit annoying sometimes because you can't get stuff done around the house. But that is coming through as a significant love language of theirs. The sword and the stone, that is connected to Merlin and wizards. That is what is coming through. So you guys could always have felt very, very connected to Ascended Master Merlin and to magic. Magic and witchcraft, I'm hearing. That could be your lineage. You could come from like hoodoo, voodoo. I'm hearing Celtic, druid. We have one down here. I just want to say as well, before I sat down to meditate, I was seeing 1717. I've just remembered because I didn't say that at the beginning, because this card mentions number 7. It says, repeating sevens again. Are those angel numbers driving you round the bend? I'm glad your knee is on the mend. The painters and decorators are in. Try again next month. I have a little hunch. No, you weren't wrong. Synchronicities abound. Your physical body is fine-tuning its sound. So yeah, so I feel like your physical body, you're getting ready to conceive. You're getting ready for the spirit baby to be coming through. I feel like some of you could have just done a cleanse, like a full body cleanse, been taking some sort of herb or some like a capsule, could have herbs in it or like a flower essence within it. It's like you're giving your physical body a reboot, a huge reboot, particularly when it comes to your blood and the circulation of your blood. That's very, very important right now, and the health of your heart. So I feel like you're doing exercises particularly for cardiovascular, is that how you say it? Cardiovascular health. That's what I feel like you could be focusing on when it comes to your exercises and really working up a sweat. I'm seeing someone work up a sweat. If you're not doing that, that's what you're being called to do. You need to be focusing and being more mindful of your physical body, what you're putting into it and how you treat yourself. Because your DNA is obviously also going to be your child's DNA, and same with the other parent. What will my first word be, mama or dada? Probably cat. Sorry guys, don't be so sad. Our furry friend has my heart. She melted yours too, that's how she was rescued. Always by my side, takes me grabbing at her tail in stride. When I see her leaving through the cat flap, I'll cry. Bonded through spirit, we just know how to kick it. Sleeping all day and night times when we play. I see animals as guardians, especially our pets. Gentle natured, they pose not a single threat. You guys could have cats. And I'm being shown a cat calf. Like maybe you and your partner could be something significant about a meeting in a cat calf. I've been shown Bristol as well, in the UK. Or maybe you just, this could be like somewhere you go to a lot. You could be very, very fond of cats, or this is literally your home. Because I'm just seeing like hundreds of cats running around everywhere. You could be like that cat lady. That's what is coming through here. What else, spirit? But you could also feel very connected to that spirit animal, and I feel like at your core you're very tapped into the feline, so you're very tapped into the divine feminine energy. What else? Can I get one more poem for the collective spirit? This one here says gender reveal. Crowds gather as the balloon goes pop. Everyone jumps and screams. The kids are more interested in their ice creams. I'm exactly who my parents thought I'd be. The pink confetti scatters. Mummy and daddy couldn't be gladder. So whoever you and your partner are thinking is going to be coming through first. And for those of you that could well be pregnant, who feel like you are growing right now within your womb and you haven't found out the gender yet, whoever you think is going to be, boy or girl, that's who it's going to be. You're going to be right. You're going to be right on the money. I'm hearing right on the money. It says pink here, so this is for a girl. So a lot of you could be having a little girl, which is very, very powerful in the divine feminine energy. They want to get some signs. So what signs do the collective need to look out for when it comes to this spirit baby? You could be seeing shiny things everywhere. Like even if it's rubbish and you're out and about, you could like catching shiny things on the floor and they're catching your eye. You could stare at them. For some of you, you could literally find like a ring, like somebody's dropped a ring. I'm hearing hand it in. So for some of you, it could literally be someone's engagement ring or a wedding ring, and you find it and you take it to like your closest police station. Or wherever you're at, you take it to like the reception so they can put it in the lost and found. Spirit baby readings. So some of you guys could be watching a lot of spirit baby readings, and maybe the same messages have been coming through as a confirmation for you. Some of you may need to get yourself a personal spirit baby reading, to a reader that you feel most drawn to, because that's who your spirit baby is going to speak through most accurately. We have here squirrel. So you could be seeing this squirrel spirit animal everywhere, maybe in photos, but maybe in the waking world. I'm hearing good heart with that, good heart. And squirrels are known to only go up to people and like eat right out of your hand if you offer them any nuts or any food. If they sense you have a pure spirit, that's what people say. So that's coming through with the squirrel card here. Then we also have green. And green is connected to the heart chakra, it's connected to abundance, and obviously it's connected to Mother Earth. But you guys, this could be a favourite colour of yours or your partner, or the spirit baby. I feel like this is going to be heavy within the spirit baby's auric field because they're going to be very, very tapped in to manifest and to being that alchemist. They're very, very, and as I've said, that the mic has gone green, it changes colour, but it went all green. And I was staring at this deck over here, which is green. So green is very, very significant. And we have here balloons. So you guys could be seeing balloons everywhere. Or maybe you're seeing balloons and they're a certain cartoon character that you've always felt connected to. And it's like you're excited to show your spirit baby certain cartoons and certain books that you really enjoyed as a child that lit up your world, that brought you a lot of joy. You want to share that with your spirit baby once they're earth side. Light flicker. This is spirit's favourite thing to do, particularly spirit babies. They love playing around with the electrics and the lights. So do pay attention to when you're walking in and out of buildings. The lights will be flickering. This is your spirit baby getting your attention. They're just announcing like, I'm here, don't forget about me. We have here veggie garden. You guys could have your own garden where you grow your own crops. Maybe you have your own allotment if you don't have your own garden. I'm hearing beetroot. Maybe you really love beetroot. We have fairies. And fairies is connected to the elemental realm, that whimsical energy. But it's also connected to magic and myth and believing in things that you can't always see. So there's a movie coming to mind about two little girls. It was called A Fairy Tale, a True Story. That's coming through. I used to watch it when I was a child. But it's about two little girls who take a photo and they capture a real life fairy on camera. You guys could be capturing orbs on camera because I'm being shown, it's an orb deck that I was looking at the other day. I haven't purchased it yet, but it's like orbs of different angels and that's what's being shown to you. So maybe some of you guys have even captured a really beautiful orbs recently on camera. We have hot air balloon. You are moving up in vibration. You're moving up in frequency. You have to in order to house this soul, I'm hearing. For those of you women, you have to have a certain vibration to house this soul. And even the men, because the sperm, the man's DNA is 50% significant. It's not just all about the woman. And we have here purple. Yeah, purple is connected to the higher chakras, to the crown, but also to I'm hearing indigo child. So you guys can consider yourselves to be an indigo child. That's coming through strongly here. Maybe these orbs that you're catching on camera, they could be of a greeny colour or of a purpley colour. I'm also getting gold. This deck here. So what else does a collective need to hear? We have... We will be a handful, but always a heartful. It's multiple. So you guys could be destined to have a multiple birth. Twins, triplets, quadruplets. What else, Spirit? Some of you as well, you'll just be destined to be having multiple children. I'm getting up to like 6 children, 6, 7 children for someone. We have mama, daddy, I think you need a play date. So they want you tapping into that energy of fun and joy and putting yourself out there, letting your hair down. I'm really drawn to this woman over here. So maybe some of you guys have like red hair, maybe you have ginger hair, maybe you enjoy wearing a lot of green. Obviously green was coming up before, is very, very significant. So you could feel cool to be wearing a lot of green at the moment. I'm hearing someone say that's not my colour, that's not my colour, but you feel like very drawn to it at the moment because that's the spirit baby. Because they're right here, they're tethering to your energy body, they're getting ready to incarnate. So for some of you who haven't met your person yet, when you're out and about, this is when you're going to meet your person, when you're having fun and you're out and about. We have Mama Daddy says to tell you I love you to the moon and back and to give you the biggest, bestest hugs and kisses. You guys could be seeing some of the signs on this card because I'm just staring at them. They're pointing to them all. The crescent moon, the stars, the rocket and earth. You could be seeing all this signs. Because it's like the spirit baby telling you, look, I'm about to be coming from the spirit world. I'm about to be coming like a rocket down into earth. So they're coming very soon and very fast. Very soon was the first card to come out here. And they've chosen divine counterparts for a reason because they need to believe in true love in this lifetime from the get-go. Because it's given the energy that they're going to be meeting their person, their true love, as a childhood sweetheart. 1111, make a wish and make it good. Mama, daddy, your wishes are coming true. This is so beautiful. But you could be seeing stars everywhere. Maybe you're very fond of stars in the night sky. I'm being shown New Zealand. It's like a scene in New Zealand with a lighthouse, and the sky is pitch black and you can see every single star. It's beautiful. That's what I'm being shown. Maybe you're from New Zealand or maybe you've visited there, but that's what's coming through. You could be seeing those kinds of photos of a lighthouse and of a starry lit sky. And you could also be seeing 1111 everywhere. Obviously 1111, that's connected to an open door, to a portal, and you're walking through it. And a wish is coming true. A prayer and a wish is coming true. And that's the spirit baby. For a lot of you guys, it's you actually meeting your person who you're going to be having children with. Did you want any more from this deck? No. So what else does a collective most need to hear right now? Some of you guys, this spirit baby could have green eyes. Rest and reconsider. I'm just staring at this light. You see this light here? So they want you to rest and rejuvenate, because this is when you tap back into your light. This is when you hear the Most High God. If you're like running on autopilot or you're burnt out, this is when the connection kind of goes all zigzaggy and you want a straight, pure white line. If you're burnt out, if you're doing too much for other people, it starts to get all ziggy-zaggy and you don't have that strong connection. That's what you want right now. Particularly this year, the year of the 9, when I'm recording this, 2025, the year of the snake, of beginnings and endings. You need to have a very strong connection to yourself, be rooted and grounded in Mother Earth, and be open and connected to the Most High God. Because there is a lot going on. The foundations are crumbling and falling. There's a lot of war, there's a lot of fear-mongering going on, there's a lot of confusion. Reach out. Your spirit baby wants you to reach out to them. Remember, they're part of your spiritual core and they want to give you a helping hand. So remember to pray to them, to lean on them while they're in spirit. And ask them questions about who they are. What else, spirit? Again, there's a difference in races coming through with the partnership here. You see the hands are all different like shades of human beings. But I'm staring particularly the darker hand and then the lighter hand over here. So I feel like it's going to be like dark and fair. Different races. Or that could be pertaining to your, if it's not that you come from different races, is your energy. Divine masculine, divine feminine, but one of you is going to be more connected to the moon, to the shadow, to the darkness. And one of you is going to be more connected to the sun and to the light. But you are both very, very connected to the Holy Spirit, to Christ consciousness and to your hearts. And it could also be like how you express yourself. One of you could be more introverted and moody and mysterious. And then the other one of you is more like seeing like a golden retriever. Like more happy, more extroverted, more bubbly, happy-go-lucky, I'm hearing. And if you guys have twins, for those of you who will be having twins, I feel like the spirit babies are going to go mirror like you and your partner. There's going to be something similar there. Strengthening bonds. This is beautiful. When I see this card, see this. She's like smelling a flower, but I always see it as her holding a baby. So I was seeing her holding a baby. So you will be holding your baby. For some of you, you'll be giving birth in spring. There's something about spring that's very significant. Or maybe this is when you conceive. But for a lot of you, I feel like you'll be giving birth in spring. When you're in your bloom, when you're in your blossoming season. But the love between you and your divine counterpart is blossoming and is moving to a higher level of commitment. What else, spirit? That's way too many. One more card, please. We have sadness and isolation. This is what's ending. You see this down here? This hermit mode, this isolation of you feeling like you're trapped or you're stuck or you're in the dark and you don't know what the hell's going on right now. That's about to flip. You're about to pivot. That's about to flip and you're about to reclaim your light. This is why the message was coming forward about you really focusing and tapping in on your light and the Most High God. Making sure that connection is that straight, pure white light line. Particularly this year. Something significant about the 9. About this year, the year of the 9. Don't sway from your spiritual path and the work you need to be doing right now. Because it will be very detrimental, I'm hearing. Because it will pull you and push you back into this dark space. And you'll feel like you've taken like 100 steps back. And Spirit don't want that for you because they see the work that you've been doing. And you deserve to have this breakthrough. You deserve to be stretching your arms out and welcoming your blessings, which is what you are doing. But there's like a little tweaking that you were doing. Maybe it's to cast out doubt. Maybe it's to protect yourself from psychic attacks. Because the psychic attacks right now have never been more dense and more prevalent than they are right now today. We have tea ceremony. Some of you guys could be doing like a lot of your meditation, and when you sit with yourself, you could be doing this in the morning when you have your tea. I'm hearing coffee break. Maybe when you have a coffee break and you have like a few minutes to yourself. It could be like during work. Some of you guys could meditate, or maybe you pray like in your head. Like if you work in an office, you could have like a space where people go and have their teas, their coffees, or where you have your lunch. Canteen, I'm hearing canteen, but I was being shown a different kind of space. It's actually given just like a break room, because that's what it has in it. It has like a coffee machine, a tea machine. You could go there, maybe you just like kind of pray in your head. I'm seeing someone stand out the window, you're like, and you just breathe. What else, Spirit? You could feel quite connected to the fox spirit at present. So like cunning, being cunning and strategic, but also foxy. When I see foxes as well, I kind of connect to like foxy, like being sexy, feeling confident within yourself. And if you've been working on your body and being mindful of what you eat, you will be feeling that way, because you'll be seeing the changes and you'll be feeling the shift within you. What else, Spirit? One more card from this deck for the collective. We have here, call forth the waves. See this green, something very significant about green, how she's wearing this royal dress and all these beautiful colours. Beautiful, vibrant colours like this, they attract spirits, they attract the right kind of spirits that are connected to life and rebirth. This is what you guys are doing. I feel like my throat chakra was like changing then. So you guys could have been doing a lot of work on your throat chakra, standing in your power and speaking your truth and sharing your story and who you really are. And this is being expressed as well in how you dress yourself. Because when you step up and you claim your throat chakra, you do express yourself more at a soul level of like how your soul feels, how your soul looks, or how your soul wants to look in this lifetime. Some of you guys could wear like contacts. Maybe wear different colour contacts to your actual eyes. That's coming through as significant. And some of you could have very, very long, thick hair like this. They want to get another poem. Let's get one more poem. We're going to close out the reading. Thank you. We have orange flowers and clock towers. Quaint places capture my heart. They're also helpful when making art. A family of painters I'm likely to choose, or those with literacy passion projects that become renowned and make it on the news. I do enjoy a good old snooze. Mummy believes I'm a grandparent reincarnated. She says it's in my eyes and I pull the same funny faces. Mannerisms are an interesting thing. Are we creatures of habit, or does the soul pull the strings? I'll ask many questions about life itself, the mystery of humans and this world. It doesn't take much to intrigue me, only boring people get bored, so I ponder on my thoughts. I'll be an active sleeper because I'm a vivid dreamer. Someone could have asthma, or maybe had it in the past, because I was seeing asthma being like shaken and then thrown, and now I'm being shown a scene from what's called Hitch. I wanted to say Hinge. So maybe you and your person met on a dating app. You could have met on Hinge, but it's a scene from Hitch. I forget what his name is, but when he goes to the kiss that beautiful model woman that he was dating, he throws his inhaler and he goes up to her and kisses her. That's what's coming through. So you or your partner, you could be very goofy, or they could do certain things like that. It could have been something significant like that when it came to your first kiss with your person, or it will be in the future if you haven't met them yet. They want to get some signs and then we're done. I keep saying we're closing out the reading. We have yellow, so the color yellow is significant. When I see yellow, I obviously connect that to gender neutral. So maybe some of you guys won't want to find out the gender that you will be having, but you're gonna know deep down if it's going to be a boy or a girl. You could buy a lot of gender neutral clothes, a lot of yellows, and maybe you'll paint the room yellow. Some of you could have a pale yellow crib. That's also coming through. We have Disney. So again, it's that confirmation of you wanted to share cartoons and books that you used to read as a child that brought you a lot of joy. You can't wait to share these with your spirit baby once they're earthside. We have Elephant. Elephants love very, very deeply. They also grieve very, very deeply. So I feel like you guys, you go very deep. So does your connection to this person, to your soulmate. It goes very, very deep. Because you're earth angels. You are both earth angels. You're unmatched. You're equally yoked. And you deserve each other. What else, Spirit? Let's get one more sign for the collective. One more sign. What do they most need to hear? Lightning. You could be seeing a lightning bolt everywhere, but this is what's about to be happening to your life, because it's about to be changing very fast. For those of you that are meeting the love of your life, and then you'll also be having children with this person, you're bringing a spirit baby through. So that's 2 loves of your life. I'm hearing 2 loves of your life. Don't forget about me. It's not just all about romantic love, the spirit baby is saying. But you guys could be seeing lightning bolts everywhere. Maybe you're using this emoji. You feel drawn to using this emoji at present. You guys could be could conceive, or maybe when you're giving birth, it could be thunder and lightning outside, but there's something significant about lightning that's coming through here. Again, I connect this to electricity, and the spirit baby's playing with the lights, so they will be doing that. You will be noticing the lights will be flickering around you, but that's all the messages coming through. If you did want a personal spirit baby reading, my website is in the description below, but I'll see you in another video.